Good morning, first graders. Mr. Reed here with you. Today we're going to be representing quantities 1 to 10. Teachers, we're in our Orgo Modules 1 and Lesson 4. Students, go ahead and take out your Orgo workbooks and turn to pages 8 and 9. Also at home, find some pencils and crayons and find some objects that you can use as counters. Little bitty rocks, you can use some paper, you can use small toys, cereal, or even rice and beans, but you're going to need something that you can use to count on as we go. Pause the video, gather your materials, and when you're ready, come back to us. Alright, before we jump into our learning, there are some things I really need you to pay attention and listen to. First, if ever you see a picture like this that says pause, this is your chance to pause the video, look at the pictures once more, do the activity, or jot in your journal, or re-listen to what I just said. I may speak really fast at times, and so you may need to re-watch this video a few times here and there. So that's where you can do that. Also, parents and siblings, if you see the QR code on one of these slides, that means there are some additional videos and resources for you to click and view. So with your camera, hover over like you're going to take a picture, and then it should direct you to a new YouTube page with some additional learning. You can use that video as additional learning or additional help. If you don't need it, you're free to keep going on. Alright class, so our learning today, in today's class, we will represent quantities 1 to 10, and we're going to represent those quantities using number lines and pictures. In the back of the slide you see some part holes, make 10 frames, number lines, and place value blocks. What I want you to do right now is pause the video at the bottom, talk to someone at home about what you know about those 4 pictures in the back, and then also go ahead and write what we're learning in your journal today. After you've done that, unpause the video and come back to me. Alright, so we're learning and representing quantities 1 to 10, but before we jump into that, let's make sure we all have a really strong understanding of number lines. Parents, in the top left or top right, you'll see the QR code. If you need additional help, visit that. And students, if you need additional help or need to slow down, pause the video. As always with number lines, we count starting at 0. So right here you don't see it, but we would say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that one more time, but a bit faster, okay? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The understanding of the number line, because it's very important for us now and as we go further. In your journal, go ahead and write a number line for yourself starting 0 to 10. Make sure you have some great spaces and you write your numbers correctly. Pause the video if you need to copy my numbers. When you're ready, unpause it and let's go to the next one. Alright class, so today we're representing quantities, remember 1 to 10, right here specifically 1 to 6. So think about those two words, representing quantities. Think about those in your head. Now what I want you to do at home is to discuss what that word represent means to you. Talk to somebody at home, jot it down in your journal, or just talk to yourself. What does represent, the word represent, mean to you? Pause the video and make some notes in your journal. After you've done that, unpause the video and come back to me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get back. If you talked about representing meaning to you, creating something, make something, showing something, representing again, right? Drawing something, or even illustrating, give yourself a brain kiss. That's an awesome job. Represent means to just make the amount. So if I were to tell you to show me the number 1 using your fingers, you would hold up just the one finger. If I said give me a high five, well, that means show me 5 fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your hand, high five in the air. That is what we are doing today, representing those quantities. So as always, we want to make sure we use our number line, right? So if I were to tell you to show me 5, well, on a number line you would start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's all we're doing today. We're matching the number, which are the numerals right there, to the picture of that numeral. Let's keep going. Here we have some new words, and that new word for us is quantities. Quantities is a fancy way of saying an amount of something. That's all it is. So we're going to represent quantities. You're going to show me the amount. Easy as that. Parents, in the top corner, if you need extra help with your student, go ahead and scan that and go to the YouTube video. Students, go ahead and pause really quickly and write this word in your journal, quantities. And remember, we just talked about what it might mean, so jot down some notes about what it might mean to you. And as always, practice counting them at number line. When you're ready, unpause the video and come back to us. Alright class, so today I'm going to go ahead and show you how I want you to represent quantities. So in this picture right here, I've got bats, I have green shoes, I have some footballs, some helmets, some tennis rackets, and then I have skateboards over here in the bottom corner. Now if I look at these pictures, I can think to myself, wow, I can already group those and assign a number to them. I can represent the quantity right there. There's a picture, but I want to put a numeral to it. So how might I do that? Well, I would always start at 0 and count on. So I'm looking at the bats right here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well then, there are 5 bats right there. So right above the bats, I put the numeral 5, the number 5. Let me go ahead and do the shoes. 1, 2, 2 shoes. Same thing with the footballs. I'm going to start at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 footballs. I'm going to come here to the skateboards and do the next 3 a little bit faster, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's all we're doing today is representing those quantities 1 to 6 and then 1 to 10. Pause the video if you need to, but let's keep going further if we can. Alright, so together we're going to do some work together, the we do part. We're going to represent the numbers below on these pictures. So what I want you to do is look at these pictures in your journal, pause the video, draw these pictures out using dots, and then we're going to match them up and show the quantities, show the numerals for them. When you're ready, unpause the video and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with these 2 right here. Well, I know they're 2 because I counted them, but let's go ahead and start together. 1, 2. So how many are there? 2, that's right. Let me go ahead and do these blue ones right here. So always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there are 9. And then the orange up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go ahead and do these red ones right here. 1, 2, 3. Did you get 3? Do the blue ones also. What I want you to do on your own really quickly is the red one, the green ones, the red ones, the blue ones. When you're ready, unpause this video and check those last few answers. Hopefully you got them right. Let's go ahead and go further into our Orgo book for the day. On pages 8 and 9, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to color 3 footballs. You're going to color 4 shoes. You're going to color 2 tennis rackets and such. After you do this, save your journal and don't throw it away. Your teacher and you are going to check it later on. For some additional you do on your own, I want you to go ahead and using those counters you brought earlier, represent numbers 0 to 10 using pictures. After you've done that at home, take a picture and have someone help you upload it to your classroom. Go ahead and pause the video right here and write down the work you're going to be doing on your own. As always, if you need extra help with the you do part, parents and friends and siblings, go ahead and take a picture and scan that graphic organizer up in the top corner to get a little bit extra help. Alright class, we're done for the day, but remember, represent means what? Be thinking about that as you go into your learning tomorrow and then the next day with your teacher, okay? Thank you. Have a great day.